Did you know that this tiny town in Iceland is the whale watching capital of the world? I didn't either until I had been there for 3 hours and started questioning all of the whale watching signs all over town. But turns out this town of only about 2,000 people in North Iceland is located on the Skafandi Bay, which is a breeding ground for humpbacks and blue whales. So of course I had to give it a shot, and it ended up being my third favorite travel experience of 2025. This is Husavik, Iceland, which is located only about 30 minutes off of Iceland's Ring Road, but is somehow not listed on anyone's itinerary as a stopping point when road tripping. We found ourselves with a little extra time toward the end of our full Ring Road trip and started researching things to do along the route when I came across Icelandic horseback riding in, you guessed it, Husavik. Thanks to the fact that we were sleeping in a van, we had nowhere else to be that night and decided to set up camp, cooking dinner at this unbelievable viewpoint where we saw whales breaching in the distance. Somehow that still didn't clue me into the fact that this is a whale watching mecca until we struck up a conversation with a local who informed us that horseback riding is in fact not the main attraction here, whale watching is. Thankfully, it was the summer and it was the time of the midnight sun, so it was literally light out 24/7. And we booked a 3-hour whale watching tour departing at 8 p.m. the next night. We got suited up and headed out to sea, and within 5 minutes we saw our first humpback. It was right next to our boat and felt like it was almost the same size of it. Humpbacks tend to stay underwater for about 10 to 20 minutes before coming up for multiple breaths. So when you see one, you should see it a couple times before it flicks its tail and dives back down again. We continued out to sea and ended up seeing a total of 6 humpbacks on a 3-hour tour, all of them showing off their tails and giving us puffs of water along the way. If there's one town I recommend visiting and one activity I recommend doing in Iceland, it's visiting Husavik and joining a whale watching tour. And stay tuned for my second favorite travel experience of 2025 tomorrow.